This is what I told Wayne Dyer many years ago. You cannot manifest that which you cannot conceptualize. So you must be able to conceptualize. Yes, it's possible. And that conceptualization will come to you when you go very deep in your meditation. And from that level, you do not know whether you are thinking or you are not thinking. At that level, you have the maximum power. I'm going to give you something which has not been given before, a very important mantra. And I will give you the history of this mantra. There was a lifetime, that's about 14th century, that I was on the earth plane. And I won't talk to anyone, I only kept on meditating. But I developed omniscience. One day my guru called me, and he came to know that I had omniscience. And I knew everything. Not only I knew everything, I could do everything also. But my guru had only omniscience, but he did not have omnipotence. And he told me, now you have just surpassed me. You don't have to be with me. So you have to leave. But I protested that it was due to his grace I got it. But he said, no, that's fine, but there's no need for you to be here. It's quite embarrassing for me to be here, so just leave. So I left. But I had a siddhi power, a miraculous power in that lifetime that I had acquired. And that was, I would be sitting here and meditating. And I don't care where I sit. And people who come here in front of me, would be drawn to write a check or donate some money or put some jewelry in front of me. I wouldn't ask, because I am not even in consciousness. Say they will keep huge amount of jewelry, money, everything. And when I wake up from my meditation, I will see this money and jewelry, but I had no desire for that. So I would not take it. Whoever comes, and then I will tell them, take it. This is no good. And I used to call that money as people killer. This is people killer. Why are they here? I was staying in a city, and I was meditating, and the temple had a lot of financial needs. It's a temple of the dancing Shiva called Chidambaram. So the God appeared. The God doesn't talk to you in person. He can only come in dream or in meditation. So he came in the dreams of the priests. and said, look, if you want money for renovation of the temple, you have to go get this guy. Because wherever he is, money will come. And then they came and they approached me, and then they asked me to come to the temple and sit there. I refused. No, I'm not going to come. Then, so they just went and prayed to Shiva, this guy is not coming, so what can we do? No, Shiva said, I will do something. So I went to him and as a beggar and asked for food. And I told him, I don't have food myself, how can I give it to you? Whenever I needed food, I have to pray to the goddess and she will come and bring me food. And that's how I survive. And it'll be too much for me to ask food for you also, but one time I will do that. But then it's a long story, to make it short. Then I gave him some food, and then in front of me he vanished. Then I began to understand that this was Lord Shiva himself. Then the temple priest came and asked him again, will you consider coming again one more time? So I agreed, and I went there and sat there. And that money started like pouring down like anything because I was there. I did not know anything about my previous life, particularly this incarnation. There was a special palm leaf reading that I had asked a question. What is, I just want to do a lot of projects here, but I need money for that. What do I need to do? So don't think that you have the problem, I have the problem too. So when I asked this question, it came, the leaves said, all that you need to do is just to bring into your memory your lifetime as Guru Namah Shivaya. In that lifetime I was known as Guru Namah Shivaya. So if you bring his consciousness in your memory, then you don't have to go and ask for money, then money will come. So when I got this, then I began to use this, and this has been quite interesting, many interesting things happening. I had invitations from people who is the richest billionaires. So I'm going to give that mantra to you so that this was a special Rudraksha that he had in possession, that I went in search of this, and he himself used it. So I got hold of this one, which I am using. And this Rudraksha, I have to tell you, Rudraksha is the beads, is a special bead. And this is about the tears of God, the tears of Shiva, because he is compassionate. He knows that the human life, like the Buddha, the human life is suffering. Whether you are a rich man or a poor man, asking is very difficult. Even if you ask, people are not going to give. That's the truth. Okay. First of all, it's very difficult to go and ask for money from someone. Second of all, even if you ask, not many people are going to give, even if they have the money. So something has to happen that they have to offer you without your asking for it. That's the best scenario. And that's a special power that I had in that lifetime. So that I wanted to share with you, and so that you will have some divine help from that.